Results certified?
I don't
Legit
know.
election?
I think they might want to recount. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean it's awesome. The biggest thing is just like it's voted on by the teammates, by the boys. So I mean, it truly just means a lot. Obviously, like I was captain once before, but after everything I've gone through, this just means so much more to me, and I'm just excited to see what happens this season.
If it's your call, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
When you came back, you had to know you had to be a leader of this team. So how have you kind of approached that?
I mean, it's just the one thing. It's always been easy for me to be a leader, but just to be more vocal about it, and just the biggest thing is just to set an example every single day. You know, like there's no days off. Like, oh, I'm not feeling it today. Every single day, there's eyes looking towards you, and so you need to set an example and lead the team at all moments.
So as a leader of this team, what do you see out of this team heading into game week here?
I mean, just how hard everyone's working, how tough of a SOB everybody is. But I mean, I'm just happy about everyone's just trying to get better, you know. Everyone's just, they're not being complacent. Everyone's coming and doing extra after practice. Almost the entire team is doing extra work. Just how tough and smart and dependable everybody is.
Isaiah kind of said the exact same answer. Is that just the identity you guys are building under the staff?
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing we always want to build. Like Coach V always says, we have to be a tough, smart, dependable football team. You know, if you're able to do those three things on Saturdays, you're going to be able to have a lot of success. And so that's an identity that we've been able to build around for the last 2 years now.
How close are you guys to game ready? Have you eliminated the pre-snap penalties and all that kind of stuff?
I mean, yeah, we've helped eliminate a lot of that stuff, but I mean, there's always more stuff you can work on. You know, like we're never satisfied with. We're never going to say, all right, we're ready. There's always more and more stuff we can work on, slight little technique details. But I mean, I'm very confident where we're at, and I'm very proud of how far we've come.
Physically, conditioning-wise, does it feel like the hay's in the barn and you guys are at where you need to be?
Yeah, I mean, again, it's kind of same thing as like I just said. You can always be more conditioned. You can always push yourself to another step. The one thing I love is I feel great. All of you guys feel great just because of what Coach Tank and his staff have done throughout the entire summer, the entire spring. I mean, they've whooped our ass. But I mean, by being able to push ourselves, those coaches pushing us during those workouts during the summer, it helps build us a base of conditioning and just kind of have that mindset of finishing throughout practice. So I'm extremely proud of what they've done to help us get ready for the season.
Not every strength coach has the same philosophy in how to condition. Does this stand out to you as a different process that you've been through?
Yeah, so that's the one thing. I mean, like Coach Tank and the staff has just done an unreal job. Like again, I've said this before, but I mean, a big reason why I came back was to be around them again, so I can get my body right. But just obviously they made us all. I mean, I lost 3% body fat in a month this summer, but just the mindset, just the work ethic, and just the results they've put into our bodies have been like it's unreal. How much of a good job they've done.
So the O-line would have a lot different look if it wasn't for junior college transfers. And so what have you seen from Isaiah Adams and Zach Chrisley?
They've done a great job. You know, it always feels weird that like they're transfers because I'm so close to them. I mean, they got on campus 8 months ago now. It feels like I've known them for 3 years. But I mean, just how much they've absorbed, how much they're learning. Just they're always getting better. Always, just they get super upset with like if they miss like once, they could have a great block pancake somebody, but if that second step is a little bit slow, they'll be like, I gotta get better. And that's the one thing that they're trying to get better every single day.
Jordan's kind of going through different injuries, kind of doing the same thing you had to do last year. How have you seen him kind of attack that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a tough thing. The biggest thing that I found, and it's a little bit for him, is just mental. You know, like I've had to tell him, listen, like, and obviously it's a year ago today, but it's healed. You know, like you've put in the work, you've grinded, you went through the dog days, the worst possible times. So it's healed, and right now he's done a great job, just getting better every single day, and just knowing it's healed. Don't think about it, just go play.
Obviously practice isn't over, but is there like a reset mentally with training camp, that portion kind of like behind you now?
I mean, yeah, it's nice, but I mean, the one thing in my eyes, I just think about just one day at a time. You know, like again, I said this a few days ago at the beginning of training camp. Coach B said we had 23 practices until we play Wyoming. So I think we're like 18 out of 23 are behind us. So I just keep on thinking like, all right, we got 5 practices left until we go play Wyoming next Saturday. So it's just getting better every single day.